Hey Gemini people or people with Gemini placements. I heard I don't mean to be demanded, but I want some understanding. I wanna be with you. So a Taurus could be involved, and I say that because they got something about understanding in their meditation as well. Somebody is coming off as demanded, but they mean well. They're just trying to get a person to understand. They care, and to you, it may be a funny way of showing it, or the cross watcher. There's a frustration because two people that have the same end routes or the same end goal have different routes or different ways of going about things. Um, but I feel like meeting in the middle, compromising, working on it, or finding a common ground to be beneficial. Somebody feels misunderstood. It's possible that the approach can be a little rough, but the person means well. It's not what you say, but how you say it. Somebody may need to work on the delivery of the message because people are more likely to listen when they feel like you care versus you feel like you're talking crazy to them. Somebody is really trying, but they feel like their efforts are going unnoticed. Everybody has a different love language. A deeper conversation could do this connection some justice. Listen to listen to understand versus listening to respond. Focus on a common ground, a meeting in the middle type of ordeal. Just breathe and try to understand. Excuse me. Put yourself in someone else's shoes for a second. That will help you to be more understanding and compassionate. Excuse me. Be patient and be gentle. Watch how you handle people, especially when they have been through a lot. If your best isn't good enough, then it might be time to resign. A common ground. Okay? That's for somebody out there. So let's see what the tarot has for us. Gemini people with the Gemini placements. What's the message? God, universe, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Please give us some clear and concise messages for the Gemini people. Only energy of high vibration, high white light, and high frequency is welcome here, Spirit. No energy of low vibration, low frequency, or negativity is welcome, and I ask that you rebuke it in the name of you. Amen, 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 amen. Gemini. Our people with the Gemini placements. Eight of Swords, Seven of Cups, Four of Pentacles. There's that common grounds energy, moving in the calmer waters, because somebody wants this. They want to see this to become something, or they want this relationship. So while somebody's feeling stuck, lost, or confused as to how to make this work or how to figure this out, they're still holding on to it. Like it might be difficult, but they're still not ready to let go. They still want to try something else, even though it's frustrating. Somebody really cares. Okay, what we got for the Geminis? Hangman. There could be some type of, it could be dealing with a Pisces. It could be some type of pause or stagnation happening at this time. Four of Pentacles reverse. Now that's about letting go or releasing. To the Fool card. To the, oh. So in some cases, it's been a stagnation and somebody's just decided to let it go and leave it up to fate because it's bringing in too much stress and anxiety for them. But I feel like they wanted it to work, or they still want it to work, but they're feeling like their hands are tied. The Empress. That's Taurus energy. We also got Aries with the Fool and the Hierophant. More Taurus energy. King of Swords on the bottom. Six of Cups. Somebody could still be dealing with childhood trauma, which allows them to be, which helps them to be more mentally conflicted and confrontational. Like everybody's out to get you type energy. But I feel like it's somebody who really cares about you and they're really trying. And if they end up letting go, it's because they feel like they had no other choice. Okay? So tell me about the Hangman. What's the stagnation blockages for the Gemini people? The King of Swords again. It could be some type of, it could be children. Somebody could feel like that they're stuck or stagnated due to children. But the Hangman is clarified by the Eight of Wands. I do feel like while you're in this Hangman or while there is some type of stagnation, somebody will receive some type of messages, but I feel like it'll be intuitively. The messages will come, but they'll be intuitive messages. And then at some point, somebody starts feeling like they got all the tools they need to manifest. And what's the Eight of Wands? What's the Eight of Wands? There could be some situation that's been stagnated for a while, but it's about to get a move on because somebody's got messages intuitively and now they're feeling confident or inspired to get something done. Somebody could be dealing with a fire sign with the Queen of Wands. But I feel like these, whatever the messages is, they help to clear out whatever this confusion is. And either it brings in an urge to fight for or fight against. It's about somebody being confident, bold, and going after what they want and not settling. It's about somebody moving an opportunity in the calmer waters. Somebody could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. And what's the High Priestess? Heavy on the Pisces. Yeah, see, what's happening is somebody's intuition is bringing in some type of underlying truth. It's bringing in some type of clarity here with this Four of Swords energy. And I feel like that will bring in the ammunition or the fuel that wants to, that brings in healing for a connection. Because the intuition is telling you something. And then you want to put the work in. But you might be waiting for the right time. But at the same time, not wanting to miss out on the opportunity. Gemini energy again, or it's another air sign. Okay, so tell me about the Tower. Somebody could be dealing with a Scorpio. So it's a duality message here because in some cases this intuition, this clarification from the intuition, it brings in inspiration to get it done, but it also brings in a message that somebody needs to protect themselves and let something go. So it's up, take it how it works for you. Roll with your intuition and what you know to be true for your story. So either somebody's going to be trying to balance something out or they're going to be walking away. The King of Pentacles. Somebody could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But the Tower brings in a powerful revelation. But it still brings in stress and anxiety with the Nine of Swords under there. Eight of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. So the people are walking away. Why? Tell me about the Eight of Cups. Because it's too much drama. It's possible that somebody's too egotistical because they need to have some type of childhood trauma healing. The Six of Cups is about child energy, new energy, past energy, but it also is attached to your trauma. And the fact that it keeps coming up with the Five of Wands is like causing conflict. So it could be trauma from somebody's childhood that somebody needs to heal from. And until that happens, this person's hands is tied. So they have to make a decision or some type of movement to get their self in the calmer waters for their own sanity or stability. And what about the balancers? Two of Pentacles. Leo, Scorpio. So the balancer is about transformation. Out with the old, in with the new. It's about being strong and being courageous. Because in a sense, somebody's been dealing with possibly some abandonment, or they done left something out in the cold. Or something feels left out in the cold because somebody showed up to a solid opportunity as flighty. And now the other person is like protecting themselves. Why is the Death card here? Seven of Pentacles. Reflecting. Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's looking back on something. Some type of betrayal. It seems like now they both ending up to walking away. But somebody in this thing is trying to find a common ground because it's in a meditation. But the Death card is about Seven of Pentacles is reflecting, but it also could be building and planting a seed that turns into fruition with the Nine of Pentacles. But the Five of Swords makes somebody mentally conflicted. And this is why they need to be strong and be courageous. Somebody's mentally conflicted about making a decision to communicate emotions. Somebody's mentally conflicted about making a decision to walk away and let this go. But I don't feel like their intuition is leaving them with no choice. Something about the Four of Pentacles reversed. This is about letting something go. In some cases, somebody releasing their fears. Eight of Swords to the Devil. Somebody could be dealing with a Capricorn, but somebody's releasing their fears because they want to have this Empress and they want to take this risk on this spiritual connection. That also brings them anxiety at the same time. But they want to have a reason to celebrate. They want to reconciliate. They want to fix this. They want to work together. They want to build. They want to put the burdens down in order for this thing to be victorious. With this water sign or whatever sign you're dealing with. So in order for, if you release the fears, then taking the leap of faith will be much easier for whoever this is. And they stopped the whoever the walking away part. That got left in the first pile. So, but I do feel like it's a very few people that's walking away from a situation because your best ain't good enough, and somebody's not accepting. I mean, appreciating something, or trying to meet you in the middle, or compromise in some way, shape, or form. But the Fool card is clarified by the Sun card and the Queen of Cups. Somebody definitely dealing with a water sign. Something's been exposed here about this water sign. Or somebody's been made aware of something about the water sign. But the Emperor has been in reverse. The fears being released is helping somebody to stop trying to control the situation and be more faith-bound. Have a flow of more based on faith versus control. And I feel like somebody's fears was having them to try to control the situation, but the situation is already the Sun card. You don't need to control. You just need to follow your intuition, take a leap of faith. Spirit is running this. So you trying to control something that Spirit is running is a problem for you. Something about the Emperor reverse. Yep, somebody been through a lot. Which is why they try to control how the energy is invested, how the resources are contributed. Trying to control this and control that. But I feel like that's about to cease. Because it's about to be solely based upon a leap of faith. Somebody's working on expressing emotion. Instead of being so controlling. All because they've been through a lot. Tell me about because of their past disappointment. Somebody's moving past that. It could be childhood trauma for some people, or past trauma from the past. Tell me about the Sun. The Ace of Swords. The Sun is bringing in clarity. about some type of love, about some type of alignment, about some type of healing or balance, about some type of decision that needs to be made. Somebody could be dealing with this water sign masculine. But the sun is bringing in the truth, Ace of Swords. And somebody's been thinking about this for a long time, possibly even waiting around on the right moment, or planning something based upon the truth that they've discovered. Tell me about this Ace of Swords. Somebody's releasing their need to control the situation. That's exactly what it is. Somebody hasn't been committed or solid to an opportunity, and it's because of whatever past disappointments that they experienced. But that's being illuminated or put in the forefront for them to understand that this is a solid opportunity that can make you happy, and everybody ain't out to get you. Somebody did disappoint you in the past, but that ain't got nothing to do with the opportunity that you headed to. And the only way it works out for you if you release control and you go with the faith. And that's where you really get stressed out. Because now you just got to put it up to faith. But if the Lord is telling you to take a leap of faith, he's going to help you grow some wings on the way down once you jump. You got to believe in it. You got to trust in it. You got to know that the Lord's not just going to set you up for failure. I feel like somebody's going to be apologizing. They're going to be apologizing for their controlling ways. And they're going to be being a little bit more vulnerable here. Even though they have been through a lot, they feel like the situation is worth fighting for. Okay? They still got some fight left in them with that Nine of Wands energy. Tell me about this Nine of Swords. The Moon. Somebody's feeling stressed out about what their intuition is telling them to do. Because they're somebody's intuition is telling them to take a leadership role and express something, or take some type of movement, make some type of movement when it comes to this Empress. Somebody could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the Queen of Pentacles there. Why is the Moon here? Somebody's stressing about what they can't see. But I don't feel like there's somebody is going to be moving past or conquering, doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. In some cases, somebody done walked away because when you was trapped in your mind by fear, you was showing up non-committal or like a player. Sock it to my pockets because I'm something like a pimp, bitch. Sorry, that's what I heard. The Moon energy is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles reverse, the Five of Cups reverse, and the Six of Swords. See, what somebody don't see coming is there's going to be a dismantle of some type of tradition, foundation, cycle. But with that dismantle, the Five of Cups, the disappointment from the past is dismantled right with it. It brings you into calmer waters, and that does stress you out. But they're preparing you for some type of action that you need to take. Tell me about this King of Wands. Could be dealing with a fire sign for somebody. Yeah, somebody's about to take control or charge of a love situation that they don't want to see in with the Death card reverse. So that the only other option, if you don't want to see it in, is to attempt to find the balance in it. Offer your love, express it, show love. Somebody could have still been healing from something that they already been through in a different case scenario. It could have just took them a while to move past it. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. But I do feel like somebody's moving past it. And the more they move past it, the less they want to let this thing go. Yep, Eight of Wands, clarified by moving past. What you moving past? The Three of Swords. Whatever hurts you. Whatever keeps you so egotistical or fighting off this Queen of Wands energy. Nine of Swords. Somebody stressed out. Ten of Swords. But Nine of Swords and the Ace makes the 10. But this time you got the clarity about a cycle needing to close out. But this is the King and the Queen of Wands. It's a pair here, which I call divine masculine and divine feminine when the Emperor and the Empress ain't here. But the Emperor and the Empress is here too. with the King and the Queen of Wands. This is somebody who matches your energy, or somebody who could be right, you know, right on your level. Somebody thinks that everybody in the world is out to get them, and this is how they got here. Queen of Wands. There's the Emperor up right. Yeah, somebody done betrayed or sabotaged. Somebody's taking charge. The Emperor is bossing up, but he's not in control. He's not trying to control the situation this time. He's trying to take charge of putting some type of work in to the Seven of Swords. I don't know if he sabotaged the situation or he brought in betrayal. I feel like it was a sabotage. Because whatever had him holding back, whatever from the past had him holding back from this. But he had to go into a pause to reflect, Hangman energy. Did we get that already out here? Yeah, because the Hangman is the first card for you. Yep. But there was a pause to reflect so that you can pause on the past. Pause and reflect and look at the past, because the past is what's been causing you to hold back. Whatever happened to you in your past is causing you to sabotage your future or your connection with this Empress, in which that you would like to see be victorious. So there's an overcoming here. Could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Gemini energy. It looks like a choice will be made here to overcome so that the love can matter. Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment. There's a deep connection here, but I feel like it's been a little rocky. I feel like some type of common ground will be had this week because somebody's overcoming their own past traumas or their own fears. Somebody's releasing control and just learning how to go with the flow. Tell me about this Empress. Excuse me. There's the King of Pentacles again. With the Nine of Wands, which is up there. The Nine of Wands sometimes is a healing. He's healing. But in the Nine of Wands, he's the wounded warrior because he's been through a lot, but he still got some fight in him. So they've been through a lot, but they still got some fight in them to go for this Empress. To work on this wish fulfillment, to get them ships that's coming in. But this ending did a toll on this person, and it had their perspective all fucked up until the Tower came in and dismantled that shit for them. Which I feel like they needed, by the way, because if you're dealing with an Empress and a Hierophant, you don't need to be worried about shit that happened in the past, because your future is set when it comes to emotions and love. We talking Emperor, Empress. Somebody could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, masculine. But I feel like there's been much more love here than somebody allowed themselves to express. Page of Coins. Somebody has a lot of emotions for some type of opportunity that's available with this Empress. Could be a fire sign. I mean, could be fire, could be earth, could be water, could be air. And somebody wants to defend their wish fulfillment. They want to stand up and fight for a position in it. They want to invest. They want to find a balance. And there's the Queen of Cups again. Another pair. King and the Queen of Cups. It's like you guys match each other's energy, but it's just been a battle to try to conquer it. Conquer the balance. Conquer the ebb and flow. And I feel like in some cases, the only reason that it's been hard to try to conquer the balance in the situation is because somebody's been feeling like they need to control it because of all the past hurt that they've experienced. But I feel like they're learning differently. Which is why the control is going out the window. Which is why somebody's releasing control. In order to just let something flow or follow their intuition. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. The Devil. Somebody could be dealing with a Capricorn. The Lovers. This could be somebody you shared a past life connection with, and it's a lot of deep emotions. On a spiritual level, though. The King of Pentacles is clarified by Judgment, Ten of Cups, and the Devil. This could be a Capricorn. But somebody's making a decision to be happy. They're making a decision to go after emotional fulfillment regardless of the fear that they feel. Because the connection is just that deep with the Lovers. Tell me about the King of Cups. That's if you're dealing with this earth sign right here. Which could be a Capricorn. There's a King of Cups out here who wants to have an opportunity with you as well. But they need to express that. Because this person, this King of Cups and King of Pentacles could be the same person. Don't have to be. The King of Cups could just be signifying somebody who has emotions, but they haven't expressed the depth of them. This King of Cups is coming out with some type of truth. They're about to bring something to the surface when it comes to clarity or facts or truth. And it's about having this opportunity, having this solid new beginning, having a relationship. Because the next card is the Hierophant. Somebody wants to commit. They want to be serious here. But they do have a lot of anxiety about expressing this truth to you. Especially if it's an earth sign. What's the Four of Swords, Knight of Swords? Somebody been receiving downloads while they sleeping. You've been getting some type of messages in your dream. About some type of, about your twin flame, about expressing your feelings, about a relationship. It's about feelings, Knight of Cups. Somebody's been getting downloads about feelings, or about expressing their feelings. With the Page of Cups to the Knight of Cups, this is expression of emotion. When it comes to this Four of Wands, that's what the Emperor and the Empress share. That's what husband and wife share as well. But in this case scenario, I feel like the connection is spiritual with the Hierophant. And those are the most difficult connections to bring into balance, because it's always so much opposing energy around you. But these two people seem determined to love each other, or at least one of them seems determined to get it right. And I feel like the other person does too, but I feel like it is too, but it's like this masculine energy has to do more of charge or control taking, because somebody had to deal with whatever the past. They brought their baggage with them. And that's what brought in extra problems. Tell me about Judgment here. Somebody's feeling left out in the cold and they don't know what the fuck to do. Two of Swords reversed. That's not having a clue what to do. But you're feeling left out in the cold. And Ace of Swords, you got some type of clarity. Or you didn't know what to do, so now you got some type of clarity. Or you know. Because somebody's scared that somebody's going to walk away. So they're going to communicate how happy you make them. The Ace of Swords is what the person's going to offer up. They've been out in the cold. Like they don't know what to do, but they've come up with a decision to just go ahead and express something. Ace of Swords, some type of truth, some type of clarity to get something off their chest. Tell me about the Ace of Swords, about how passionate they feel about you, Ace of Wands. And somebody wants to express the truth about some type of journey or pathway that they were taking or want to take. About some type of cycle that they close. And inside of that is the Fool card. So this is a risk that somebody's taking. It's something that their intuition is telling them to do. This could be you, Gemini masculine, or somebody when it comes to a Gemini. But the Nine of Pentacles is here. Somebody's single and ready to mingle. Somebody could have just closed out a cycle here that is propelling them to some type of passionate new beginning. Ace of Wands. And they don't want to miss out. This is a connection where this is something that's supposed to happen. With the Ace of Wands, it's like a pathway that you're supposed to take. And with that being said, somebody don't want to miss out on this connection. So they're going to express something, some type of truth here. Yeah, definitely with the Empress. Somebody don't want to miss this Empress. That's the whole power we clarifying. Tell me about this Hierophant. So you're going to have some faith. And that's what it's going to all boil down to. Taking a risk. Because you feel really spiritually connected to somebody. This is somebody who's been in and out. But I feel like that from one perspective, they look like a player. Like they're in and out. But from another perspective, I feel like the person who's in and out is coming in. And it's just feeling too good to be true. So then they go running off. And I say that because it's a lot of emotions here with the Palace of Cups. It starts to feel like too good to be true. And a lot of times people think if it feels too good, then it is too good. But that's not always the case. And I feel like somebody's changing up their energy, how they present it. Instead of running away, I feel like they're going to invest. Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Coins. Somebody wants to put the burdens down by reciprocating the energy that they receive from somebody. Instead of running away, they want to try to reciprocate it this time and see how that works out for them. This is somebody being brave. But at the same time, all of this could be triggered by somebody just releasing their need to control the situation. The love is there. You don't have to control the flow of love. The love is going to be loving. The flow going to be flowing. Seven of Pentacles. It's just somebody stressed out. But they can't deny the fact that they share some type of past life connection with this person. It might have took them a while. They might have been waiting for the right time because they got stress and anxiety. But I feel like the burdens are going down. And it's time for that reciprocal energy with the Six of Pentacles. It's time to go in and give some or receive some. It's time to be the opposite of what you was. Because you know that this connection, it has some type of past life value to you. And I wanted to see did I see what messages somebody was receiving in their dreams? I don't think I did. And what's the downloads for the dream spirit right here? Knight of Wands to the Four of Swords. Knight of Swords to the Four of Swords. Yeah, your download says that this is wish fulfillment. That you just got to have a little faith and have a little hope. Build on something. Because somebody's going to be leaving if you don't. Because if you're not expressing or you're not giving or you're not reciprocating the energy, then somebody starts to feel emotionally unfulfilled. And then when you emotionally unfulfilled, you become the Eight of Cups. There's got to be something better out there for me, so I got to go. And that somebody don't want that happening. So, of course, they're going to take that anxiety that they feel, push it on down, and just get it done. Because they got the tools they need to manifest. This is their destiny. It's about them taking a risk on it. It's about them having some faith. Look at the Fool card right by the Faith card. Somebody needs to have faith in this. They need to have faith that the Lord ain't just going to set them up like that. Something about the Empress. So this is where the common ground comes in. Because somebody, all that fear is going to leave out. Or all that need to control is going to get the fuck out the way. And instead of somebody feeling the need to control something, they get confident, they get bold, they get courageous, and they stand up and do it the right way. They use willpower, and they stand up and defend a position. They show you why they deserve to be here. Express a little bit of unconditional love. Somebody can be dealing with a water sign. But there's the King of Swords again. Somebody's intuition is constantly telling them that this is your wish fulfillment. This is it. This is the one. This is the end all be all. This is where you're going to end up. And that inspires a common ground to be found here. And somebody, the spirit done help somebody to relinquish the control. Because I feel like the whole reason this situation was being so difficult is because somebody needed to try to control the flow. Oh, everybody's out to get me. Oh, everybody's going to hurt me. So I need to control. I need to be in control. And the Lord said, no, have some faith in me. Take that leap, and I'm going to help you grow them wings on the way down. Do you believe that? Do you trust that? Or you think I'm going to just leave you out here like Willie Lump Lump? And that's a little bit, I mean, for you, nobody's going to be like, well, Lord, I think you're going to leave me out like Willie Lump Lump. Nope, you're going to start getting more rational. You're going to start getting more understanding. Like, okay, you're right, Lord. You wouldn't just take me. You didn't bring me this far just to leave me. If you got any kind of faith, that's how you're going to start looking at it. And then you're going to start giving in more to faith instead of fear. Because when you give in to fear, then you're going to be like, all right, we can love, but we got to love like this, this, and this, so I don't get hurt. And nobody wants to do that because we trying to love your way. It might hurt me. So it saves you, but it don't save me. You see what I'm saying? And we got to have a common ground. We need to both be on a feeling emotionally secure. We can't just have you controlling it, because if you controlling the flow, then I'm not feeling secure, especially if you're dealing with a water sign. Water signs cannot be secure and happy in flows that are controlled. You got to let motherfuckers be free. You got to let the love do love. You got to let the love, and the connection connect. Because there can't be no controls, especially when we both be supposed to be taking a leap of faith. So I got a leap of faith and you get the control? Hell no, that ain't going to work. So that's why two people are going to be coming up to a common ground. But I feel like it's up to this masculine energy, or maybe even the feminine, to put that control down. To be willing to allow the control, the connection to just flow. The love to just love. Because I feel like it's a lot of love between these two people. They just been having the difficulty of getting on the common ground. Or finding some common ground in the middle. Because one person or both feels like the world is just out to get them. But I feel like that's about to change, or somebody might go do some type of healing to release that out of their energy. Whatever happens, the spirit steps in. He comes in with some type of miracle, some type of shift, some type of, oh, it all works out for you. Maybe he helps this person get a nudge of confidence, right? Because when you get confident in yourself, can't nobody tell you shit. You're going to do what you got to do, right? And that's all this person needs. They just need to be confident. And then when they're confident, they can realize, I can do this. I don't need to control. It's going to work out. The Lord got me, right? So, yeah. I feel like a common ground will be made between two people. Even if one of them done walked away already. But I feel like if they walked away, it's because they haven't been getting what they need in this connection. And the other person haven't been given what they need because they've been too busy trying to control the shit. Thinking, oh, this is going to help my feelings in the long run. But it won't. It'll help you lose out on what really is going to make you happy. So somebody's going to put that sword down and pick that heart up. So that's what I got for you, Gemini. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you in the next video. Namaste and be blessed.